Something has gone underneath the radar that I promise you should know about. Listen to this.
Store it untouched for 20 years, and 1,000,000 Bitcoin would reduce our current debt in half.
Now I'll get to that later. But what that means is that Bitcoin would have a value of about $3.8 million per coin. How is that possible? How are we hovering around the $91,000 Bitcoin price and they're predicting a $3.8 million Bitcoin? That's ludicrous, right? It can't be, right? Well, let's listen to what Cathie Woods from ARK Invest says. They were one of the first investors in Bitcoin early, and they're a financial institution. Listen.
We will get regulatory relief on all kinds of innovation, including healthcare. So the other thing is we're looking at Bitcoin now being viewed as a new asset class. It's not just a global monetary system. It's a new asset class. And what that means is institutions and asset allocators generally are saying, wait a minute, this asset is behaving differently from all of our other assets. Right. We need to include. So I think that's the next big move. And if you look at years where the Bitcoin has halved and the inflation rate has gone down to 0.9, it's usually had a nice.
Now, what does she mean in that video? Sounds slightly cryptic, right? Well, this is the thing that has gone underneath the radar that you absolutely need to know about. And no one is talking about it. If you like these videos, make sure you like, follow, and share because I give you information that no one else does. That video that you watched at the beginning, where she was talking about the national debt being reduced by 1,000,000 Bitcoin, was Senator Loomis. And Senator Loomis just proposed the Bitcoin Act of 2024. Now, what this means is a strategic reserve of Bitcoin. Now, this being proposed doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you why it might actually happen. See, you need to understand that it needs to be introduced, past the Senate, the House, the President, and then become law. Now, let's start going backwards. The President is the crypto president. The House and the Senate have a majority control under the ruling party. Now, on top of that, Gary Gensler resigning are all pointing towards this act coming into fruition. Now, understand what that actually means. The world's most powerful economy that is now struggling with its debt, that is on the verge of increasing its spending and buying in the next year, might be able to hold Bitcoin as a strategic reserve to reduce its debt. That, in my eye, is probably one of the most significant developments in all of crypto. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, will go above what this act could potentially do to Bitcoin. Imagine the US starts buying Bitcoin as a reserve. Just imagine what that will do. See what it did to gold. And if the US starts buying it as a reserve, then the whole world is going to start buying it as a reserve. And not only that, see, the US became the powerhouse it did by buying up land. They bought up Canada, they bought up areas of the US, they bought up everywhere in the world and put their bases and controlled land. Now digital land is the next frontier, and the US is going to front run this. Remember, Trump, Elon Musk, this guy's going. All of the ruling aspects of the government are now pro-crypto. What are the chances of this bill going through? I don't know, but I think it's higher than not. Anyway, I'm Alvarez, a 7-figure crypto investor. Like, follow, share these videos, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.